Hi friends, today I am going to tell you about how to log in into the Zoom sessions. Firstly, for that we need a Zoom app. So now, in order to install the Zoom app in your mobile phone, click on the app Play Store and you can search for the option called Zoom. So just type Zoom here, you can see the Zoom app. So as in my mobile phone, I already have Zoom mobile app. I can directly see the option as open here. Suppose if you are first time installing it, then you will get an option called install instead of that open. So don't worry, just click on install so that the Zoom app will get installed in your mobile phone and then open. Click on open here. Now you are entering into the Zoom Workplace app. Immediately after clicking on it, this is how the screen shows. For any Zoom account, in order to get associated and enter into the meetings, it need an email ID. So now you have to sign in. Click on the sign in option. Here you next go to the continue with Google sign in option. Then it will automatically show the email ID is already saved in your mobile phone. So I am using one of my Gmail ID in order to continue my Zoom meetings. Click on continue. Now the page goes to the next one. There you have to click launch Zoom. So once the Zoom is launched, this is how it looks like. Here you have a various options. On top side you have new meeting, join, schedule, share screen, and the bottom you can see meetings, team chat, mail, calendar. Don't worry, you no need to worry on any of these options, because when you have to enter into the Zoom meetings, you will be given a link by the Zoom host. If you click on the Zoom link, then automatically you will enter into the Zoom meeting. Let's see how. I have a link already sent by the host, so I am clicking on that link. So it will redirect me to the Zoom app. See, this is how the Zoom app will get redirected. Just a second, I think there is an error. I am opening it again. Yeah. So now see, immediately the video gets on off it. You have a microphone option. You also can keep it on off, because this is the initial part you are entering into the session. So as the host has not started the meeting yet, you are getting the pointer as waiting for the host to start the meeting. So once the host starts the meeting, then you will actually enter into the meeting. So sometimes people will log in before 5 minutes, right? Before 5 minutes or 2-3 minutes, then they will get this kind of screen that they are waiting for the host to start the meeting. So don't get panicked that you have clicked on the wrong link or you have joined at a wrong time. Don't get panic. Everything is in place. Okay, so now let's see when the host starts the meeting. Okay, so I think the host should start the meeting by now. Yeah, so it has I think it is redirecting towards it. Yeah, now we enter into the Zoom meeting. So here I will explain you once again the various options. Listen carefully guys, because it is very important, the basic ethics to follow during the Zoom sessions. At the bottom side you have the various options called as unmute, start video, participants, chat, reaction, share, whiteboards, apps, etc. Now I will tell you one by one. This unmute. When the other party has to actually listen your voice, you have to click on unmute and then you have to speak. And if the other party should not listen your voice, whatever coming around, then you have to click on mute option. Okay, and next, if you have to start the video, click on this start video option. As it is a basic thing, you can stop the video also. Generally, host will definitely ask to start the video after the session starts, because every host will be impressed only if the videos is on. It means that They understand that the people who are joining the meeting are clearly attentive during the session. And next comes the participants. In order to see who all have joined the meeting, you can click on this participant list. So now as I and host are only joined the meeting, so you can only see the 2 participants. In the larger meetings, once you enter, the list goes on like anything. And now the next option is chat option. Chat option, use it very carefully, friends. You have an option here called as send to. Send to, after that you can see a pointer like everyone or any particular person in the meeting. So suppose if you have to greet someone once you enter into the meeting, then you can just give a chat like hi all and click on it. So this goes to everyone. Suppose if you want to notify, suppose there is one more person in the meeting wherein you wanted to tell that their video is not on, then you click on that particular participant and then you give the message like your video is off, so that they will only get this message and no one else. So use it very carefully. Once you are done with the chat, click this cross mark so that the chat will go down. Next option is reactions. For any session, it is obvious that the audience should react. If the speaker is saying a very important thing and you found it excellent, then you can react with a clap or thumbs up or any kind of reaction given here. So if you really loved it, suppose you can give the reaction as love. And suppose the speaker is like so ironically he is just making the audience laugh, you can just react it. Okay, instead of giving the unmute and laughing out loudly, if you give this reaction as laugh symbol, the speaker understands that the audience are able to enjoy my session. So leaving all these reactions apart, you can see one more option here called as raise hand. So this raise hand option is very much important for everyone especially during the educational sessions, because when the session is running on, it's obvious that some queries come up, or sometimes the host might ask somebody to answer some question. So instead of randomly unmuting yourself and saying it, firstly you have to follow an ethic called as raise hand. If you click on this raise hand, this is how the host will get notified. Your hand will be raised and that notification will come to the host also. Immediately the host will understand that, oh, I can see someone that they wanted to react to my message. So immediately they will give the unmute option to that person and you can unmute and then speak. If you are done with talking to that person and you have to stop it, then you can click on lower hand. Okay, I am telling you once again it is raise hand, and if you wanted to lower hand, you can keep as lower hand. Okay, and next is the share option, which is not much important. It's generally used by the host. In particular, they will share the screen, they will share the PowerPoint presentation, and they might share some other documents during the session, and it's not much important as audience. And now one more thing important that you need to understand is, whenever you are in the meeting, ensure that whatever the environment you are sitting, it is calm. If it is very much loudly noisy, then always ensure that you keep your microphone as in the mute, so that the session will not get disturbed just because of you. Okay, and this is how I have given you the various options available in Zoom. And still, if you want to explore more, once you log in into the Zoom, you can clearly understand it. Here, when you want to leave, top right corner, you can see the option as leave. You can click on it to leave the meeting. Click on leave meeting. Thank you, friends.